Hey, squad. Welcome. Hey, David. Oh, let's make sure the notification went out. The sound is working. And then my tired behind will get into do what I'm doing today. All right. Okay, sound's working. Notification went out. So, today I am actually working on Mother Earth by Hannah Lynn. This is for several different events. It's for the month of Whimsy with Hannah Lynn. It is for Ticket to Ride, Destination Music. I'll get into that in a minute, how I tied all that together. The there's an Asian themed event that is for, because she has deer antlers that remind me of Sika deer. And we all know Sika deer are from East Asia. We have a ton of them here in the state of Maryland. And it also for blinging in the new year, which I'm actually going to change some things up in her. And it's also for Miss Wanda's Get It Done. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Tammy. How are you guys? So the way I tied this to Ticket to Ride, and David, you'll understand this one when I say it. I tied it to Jimmy Charles' song. It's a Maryland thing. You wouldn't understand, because to me it kind of reminds me of some of the places on the Western Shore, like Deep Creek Lake, Anne Arundel, Montgomery County, places like that. And so I tied, to that, and then my destination is around Maryland and then back to here. So Happy New Year to you too, Tammy. Guys, don't mind me if I yawn a lot today. I am sleepy for some reason. I don't know why. We have a chance of possibly having some snow tomorrow and some next week as well. Yeah, I'm not really ready for that. Used to be there'd be a time I'd be happy for snow. I don't know. I don't know why I really don't want it this year. But yeah, we get it. We don't. So it's one of them situations. So I actually wanted to really start this yesterday, but I just did not have the energy to do anything yesterday. I pretty much watched the Rose Parade and slept most of the day. Yeah. It was one of those type days. So this is only one of my projects that I'm working on. I do have some others that I may pull out and work on when I need to take a break from her, because two of the events are year-long event, the Asian and Get Her Done. Do you, Sandy? Yeah, me and David have a possibility of it this week. So, cause he's actually not that far from me. So, Pretty much he could keep it over his way. Don't let it come here. I'll give it all to him this time. I'll be nice and I'll share. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go. Yeah, I'll be nice and share, and he can keep it up on his part of Maryland. You know, I know it's not that far from me, but still. But yeah. So this, like I say, I have some other little projects I want to work on as well. But this one, like I say, Ticket to Ride is a 2-month event. The Asian event is a year-long event. So, and I don't need a finish for Ticket to Ride, or the Asian event, but I'm actually going to pace myself working on this. So it stretches for, at least the next 2 months. And then we'll see where I'm at by the end of February. And then the race will be on, for me to set a goal to when I want to have it done. So, but it just also depends on how much I diamond paint as well. So as of right now, I will be doing at least a square 2 times a week, because I go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I'll be working on this in my lives on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So those are oh, excuse me, guys, I have a froggy in my throat. So those are the plans as of right now. I know I should have a unboxing in the next few weeks. And then I don't know when I'll have any more unboxings after that. So, but I do know I have a canvas coming from my win from Sparkle All the Way. My one from the diamond painting shop. I'm really excited for that one. It's going to be my first time ever having a canvas from that artist, and I am super excited because I have been in love with this image since I laid eyes on it. I don't know why. I guess, oh yeah, I do, because there's a movie franchise that I love that it kind of correlates with. So, let's see what else. I don't know when or if I'm starting the time-lapse videos back up. I don't know. I haven't really I haven't really planned that far yet, I guess. So okay, so I want to change that in the moon, the yellow in the moon, which that's 745. Do I have a 745 AV? Because like I say, this is also for blinging in the new year, so no, we don't have a 745 AV. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Because I'm going to use, I do have, I'm going to use some neon jellies. I think I'll use a little neon jelly in the E. Mixed with a little glitter neon. Yeah, I think that'll look cute. I'll mix a little glitter neon in jelly with the neon glow jelly. Because the E is actually 43. Yeah. All right, so I need to find my need to find one of my thingies so I can write down what I change. All right. As you can see, I didn't plan my bling ahead of time. I am blinging on the fly again. I have a tendency to do that here lately. All right, so I need my pen. This is just going right up here. All right, so I'm changing the E and 23 and 24. So 743 and 745. I'm going to change the E to neon glow jelly. 307. this is going to be in the moon too. And I'm changing that one to glitter neon jelly. That's NH 002 or 02. All right. That way I know. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull those two out right now. We'll go ahead and do that. So we'll go ahead and do the. Hey, Robbie, how are you? How are you doing? Happy New Year to you too. Oh, that's cool. I'm just trying to keep myself awake here lately. Past 2 days, I've just been really sleepy for some reason that I don't get it. I mean, not sick or nothing, and it's just, I don't know. I think it's a change in the weather here. Either that or it's the fact that I'm getting older. One of the two. Alright, so that was the neon jelly, gold jelly. I put that in the bottom of the moon. So now I'm going to fill out around it with the neon glitter jellies. So I've been pretty good, Robbie. I've been pretty good. I've been pretty good. Now we'll put the glitter jelly in there. I actually like the way that's going to look. See, that's the thing about blinging and changing things on your canvas. If you don't like it, you can always just pull it off and change it. And I'm going to do all this around the moon itself too. Because 2 is an AB. I do know that. So I have 2 in there. 2 is an AB. What is that other symbol? 898. Yeah, I may be changing that as well because I may be okay. I know what I can do. I can actually use I have a metallic beige dark brown. Yeah, I'm gonna change that as well to that. Around the moon instead of the dark brown that they included in the kit. So I'm actually blinging this on the fly too. So this one I didn't sit down and plan. I normally will sit down and plan out my bling, but with me just being so tired, I didn't have time to actually sit down and plan it out that way. But sometimes it's fun to do it on the fly too. And I mean, I have a ton of bling. So I have bling from Debbie Day. I have bling from Tima. I have bling from Pam's Diamond Painting. So I have a lot of bling to choose from for this. But I also got to remember to write down where I'm blinging, so and what I'm using. That way I have have a record of it and I know what to say, because with Team Off we use her products on our canvas. Every we can be entered into a drawing for using their their products are on a kit. So I just got to remember to make sure I write down all my bling so I know, and I know whose is whose. And then that way I can, enter that one. I won't have this one finished for January's entry, but when I do have it finished, I can enter. I mean, I probably could finish this by the end of the month if I wanted, but one of the events I have it entered in is a 2-month-long event, and then the other one is a year long. There's a year-long event. There's two of them are year-long events, and then one is two of them are just a month. Yeah, I usually do that, Tammy. I usually sit down and look and see where I want to add bling. I had already had some ideas. That's why I had gotten my the original sparklers, because I knew the waterfall. I'm going to put original sparklers in the waterfall to make it look like actual, water coming down. So, and I knew I was doing something with the moon. I just hadn't planned it all out yet, what I was doing. Oh, cool, Tammy. I've entered a couple times because I've actually had my painting done by the end of that month. So, but yeah, I've entered a couple times. I just do it to show where I use Tima's product. I really don't enter it to actually win. If I win, it's it's a bonus. But I pretty much just enter to show, like I say, show where I use Tima's product. All right, so this is number. I'm changing the green triangle. 33. It's just there. Got a green line. This is 898. And I'm changing it to metallic. Changing it to K 8 9 E A B E I G E. Alright. So we're gonna switch the 898 for this metallic in the moon. I'm gonna leave the others around it the same, and then leave the white the same because the white is an AB. I do know that. So what are you working on, Tammy and Sandy and Robbie? If you're still here, what are you all working on? What events are you all going to be doing? I figured out how to fit 5 events into one canvas, so I'm pretty happy with that. So for January, I'll be working on this canvas. Pretty much all of February. I may be throwing in another canvas in February because I may do the Retro Classic. And then I know Tia has her event, Love is in the Air, in February. I haven't figured out what canvas I want to do for that one yet. Or I may still keep this one for Tia's event as well. All right, so there we go with the. And I don't know why my camera is froze, y'all. Oh, Sandy, I'm sorry. Hope you feel better soon. I know Nixon, Mr. E, they were sick for a couple of days. I'd seen where she had said they were feeling somewhat better in the group chat. But me, I've not been sick. I just have, I don't really say it was lack of energy. It was more, I guess, just tired for some reason. And let's see. All right, let's just reboot this or reload it. Yeah. I don't know. I hadn't even paid attention that the camera had froze, y'all. I'm over here. I had done diamond painted away over here, and the camera was froze. Yeah, I'm doing blinging in the new year. I'm doing the Hannah Lynn event. I think it's called Whimsy, a month of whimsy with Hannah Lynn. I'm doing the Asian themed event with sparkly diamonds and I forget who else is co-hosting that with him. I'm doing let's see, blinging in the new year, the Hannah Lynn, Ticket to Ride, the Asian event, and then I'm participating in Miss Wanda's Get Her Done as well. So I actually have some other little projects for that as well. So some little things I want to get done. There we go. All right, so I've gotten some bling put around here. Sandy, yeah, I know that nobody's really heard much from her since she went on vacation, and that was back around Halloween, I believe it was, when her and Reese were supposed to go away. And then I heard somebody say that she was having some family. There were some hardships in the family, but then someone said that they had heard her and the kids were all doing fine. So I'd read about somebody saying there had been a wellness check on them, and everybody was fine. You know, I don't know what's going on, and you know, I've been worried because it's not like Cindy not to have reached out or posted a video or something. And I'm not sure who Erin is, Sandy. I'm not sure I've heard about her company. And then they were saying, I think there was another one that had closed that night. I also read someone had posted she hadn't been paying her artists for a couple months. So yes, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, her shop is pretty much closed, Tammy. It wasn't a post, Sandy. It was in Darky Creepy Mushy and craftiest Kristen. They were talking about it in their live. Anita posted the link to the live. It's a good ways in. I mean, they just mention about it, but they don't really say what actually happened. I did too, Tammy, and I hope everything is okay. I really do. And I hope she can come out on the better side. I hope everything, works out, straightens out, and she can come back strong. I actually own two of her kids. I own Henry and Henrietta, the two little owls. I've done Henry, and oh my god, he came out so stinking cute. I can't wait to do Henrietta. I haven't done her yet. I have her kitted up, but I haven't actually started her yet. But yeah. All right, so let's do the number 2. Let's go ahead and do that AB. Yeah, they were talking about it in their live yesterday, and I mean, because Cindy was actually, because November into December was supposed to be her Up to Snow Good event, and all of us were posting on the Facebook. I mean, and all, but there was no Cindy. So it's had a lot of us worried, like what's up. And then, like I say, I read that someone said she hasn't been paying her artists for months. So I'm not sure how true that is. I mean, that's just what I read on a post on Facebook. And I forget who I had read the post from. You know. No, she hasn't. I think the last time she posted was on Facebook itself, because I think she has the WIP posts go up like Nix does. They she schedules them. And but the last post I seen from her was like back in October, I think. And I believe that was right before her it was when her and Reese got to where they were going on holiday. That's a last post I actually seen her actually post. And that was like back in what, end of October, I think beginning of November. That her and him were supposed to go away. Because Carl wasn't going with them. Carl was staying home. I think with the doggy. With Henry. Her puppy. So Yeah, it's just kind of worrisome. Yeah, I know somebody had said that she was, there was some, she was dealing with some family matters. So I don't know. It just, it's just worrisome that, when you're friends with someone you don't, they go radio silent. It really makes your brain worry. I just hope everything's okay, and she can bounce back and come back, to us, and you know. Oh yeah, yeah, I know. Um, I've only ordered from her once, and that was when I ordered um, Henry and Henrietta. And that was like I can actually say that was last year. uh, it's hard to believe we can already say last year again. It's hard to believe we're 2 days into the new. Oh, so yeah, so I'm semi planning out the next couple months what I want to get done. Um, I'm making these as goals. They're not actually, if I don't get it done, it's okay. I can, move it on. See, I don't actually make New Year's resolutions. I make New Year's goals. So there's a difference for me. A lot of people would say, a goal and a resolution are pretty much the same. But to me, no, are different than resolutions. Okay, I think that little moon is coming out cute. I used neon glow jelly, um 307 from Tima, and then from Debbie Day I used her neon glitter jelly, which is NH 020, and then I used her metallic K 834 beige brown dark, and then of course the regular AB that was put in the kit, and that did the moon outline of the moon. Um, yeah, and then of course there's regular AB around it as well, which is AB 141 for Diamond Art Club. Yeah, I had ordered, like I say, I had ordered back last year. It's around the beginning of last year. And I had ordered her Henry and Henrietta, the two little owls that she had. Small. They're like, I think, I want to say they're 20 by 20. And it was for, because she had an event she did last year. And it was artwork from her store. So I had ordered them. I did one of them, and I wanted to get the other one done, but I had gotten sick and couldn't get the other one done. And by the time her event had ended, so I have that to work on at some point. But yeah, because I had won a voucher to her store a couple times, and she combined them all into one for me. So I had that, and I used it to order them. Like I say, I've used my voucher to order my Rose Profits, which I know that one's probably going to take a while to get here because that comes from Australia. So I understand that. I ordered my one from the diamond shop that I won. I won gift cards from Sparkle All the Way to order those. So I have those. Those will be coming. I'm not sure when my Rose Profit, Rose Profit, when it comes. So, I mean, if I have any questions, I can always contact Rose or Stacy. So. My one with the diamond art, it may have shipped. I'm not sure if it shipped today or not. I had gotten a message about it. I have to go back in and look at that. I think it's shipped today, or it's ready to be shipped today. Right now, I don't have any other things that will be coming in the mail, except my wins from NYX. But I'm not in no rush for NYX to send them. I hope her and Mr. E made it home safe, and I hope they're getting all the rest that they need after being sick and being on the road and traveling. And I'm glad that they had such a good holiday, other than being sick. I'm glad she got to be with her family for Christmas. We got to, I was with mine for Christmas Eve. We always just do Christmas Eve together, and then instead of doing Christmas Day, we just do Christmas Eve. And this year we did it at my niece's house. Well, she went on vacation. Her and Reese went on holiday, and she was supposed to be back in November to start her event. And she just, nobody had, seen or heard from her about it. But there was a post made on her Facebook by somebody else, and then somebody in there was saying that they had heard that she hadn't been paying her artists for months. So I don't know. I'm just going off of the post that I read on the Facebook, you know. So I don't, I really don't know what to say. I mean, I miss her. I miss her lives. I miss her true crime. Um, I loved sitting there listening to her true crime videos. Um, I've missed her true crime videos, and her live streams, and you know, with her not having her, been live for as long, it feels like there's something missing out of my Mondays, because I used to carve out the time for her live streams, so I didn't miss them. And now I feel like something's missing. It's like, like you've lost your best friend, or a good friend, you know. It feels just like, that. So yeah, I know, right? You know, that's but we don't know the reason why she's not posted anything. But hopefully she comes out and lets everybody know, you know. But we can only go on what we're seeing posted, and off of speculation, and you don't want to let your mind go different places, not knowing the true facts. Yeah, I know. And that's what's getting me, because she always responds. That's what got me, is because I'd seen everybody posting on their Facebook, yet you didn't see any response back from her. And that's not like her, Cindy. She was always commenting back. How did I miss those two? I'll give them a second. See, I'm not sure who they are, Tammy. Sandy, I'm pretty sure that a lot of there was a lot of people in the group that probably do. And what's her name? There was Leanne. I can't remember Leanne's YouTube channel name. She would have contact with her because she was one of her artists. You know. Um I know Leanne was, like I say, Leanne was one of her artists, so she would have her contact information, be able to contact. But I don't know. I'm just hoping for the best and hoping that she comes and tells everybody something and soon and everything is okay, and we can go from there. It's just the not knowing is what's got everybody speculating. I mean, even if you just put out a blank general statement of what's going, why you're not around, um, that would be so, helpful. And it would probably put a lot of minds at ease. I don't know about her personal Facebook, but I know the Facebook group was still there because that's where I've been seeing the posts. As of the other day, the Facebook group was still there. Yeah, Tammy, true. And I'm hoping that everything is okay. I really am. I'm hoping everything is okay as well. Yeah, like I said, let me see. I know as of the other day, I know the Facebook group was still there. Let me see. Yeah, I'll look at it in a minute, Sandy. Hold on. Yeah, her Facebook group is still there. And people have been posting in it, but there is a post that Lisa Osborne posted back on the 31st of December asking why the shop was closed, and yeah, there's no yeah, I think she has those set to automatically post, Sandy, because I've been seeing those posts. About the time to post the WIP. I think they're on an automatic post. But as for her herself, there's nothing from her other than that. But I think they're set on an automatic post. Because you can actually set Facebook. You can do the same thing with your YouTube community posts as well. You could set them to automatically post on a certain day and time. So, but that's the only thing that's being posted, that would be anybody would be considering from her is the WIP, about pushing your WIP. Other than that, there's nothing from her. And it is a little concerning. I mean, when you're a part of a group and pretty much she's the leader of the pack, the leader of the group, and, they just go radio silent, that is a little concerning, like they're, why, it's like, if I'm not going to be on, I make sure I post, I'm taking a mental day or a health day or whatever, that way everybody knows, okay, they're not sitting there waiting like, where is she, what's going on, blah 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 blah, you know so, yeah, I do too, I really do. I liked Cindy, um you know and I wished her nothing but the best in her endeavors, and I just hope everything is okay. Okay, let's see, we're over an hour already. Okay, just checking. But so let's see, what have I got that I want to talk about the channel? Like I say, really don't have much. I mean, I'll just be working this canvas for the next 2 months. And then there may be some other canvases thrown in February. March, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I believe June is, that's Christopher Colossus June Pride, and I'm not sure if Crafting with Kay, if she's going to be doing summer colors this year. Yeah, I was wondering that same thing, Sandy. I was wondering that same thing, because that can, when yeah. So I'm trying not to really plan too far ahead with what events and stuff I'm doing. Besides, if my canvas that I have coming, I know that I can use that for June Pride and Summer of Colors, because of one of the images, one of the things that's in the image is very colorful. I can't wait for that. I know I seen that Cindy from Love and Sparkles posted that she's able to I think get up and move around a little bit more now. She's recovering, sounds like she's recovering really good from her surgery. And we, if you're catching this, Cindy, on replay, we miss you. And hope you're, healing fast and quickly, and healthy. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Oh, water bill. It's not due. It's not due till the end of the month anyway.
I didn't know they would send me one like that.
Yeah, they always do.
I thought it was in an envelope.
No, it's in one of these daggone
Zipper. I call them zipper.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's all that was in there.
I hate these things.
I know.
I hate these daggone envelopes where you got to rip the little thingies off.
Tabs, and you gotta be careful doing it.
Oh, you need to get a copy. Well,
okay,
300. That's not bad.
No.
Because I think what they did, every so often they have to replace the meters, and I think there's been a meter replacement. Every so often they have to do that. Plus, we had that stupid paper. Stick it in that over there. Underneath the dragons. Underneath the dragons.
Here.
Yes, underneath the just move the no, look, the dragons.
Stick it there. Dragons.
Yes, they're dragons.
Okay, hello. What you want? Huh? What you want? White and black one. The big white part, the one with the most white.
You can cut a rib of celery into sticks.
Alright.
They only need about that big of a stick. No, I'm saying they don't need a whole rib, is what I'm saying. Oh, I will when she comes back in, Tammy. She went to go get the guinea pigs a snack. But yeah, so I have a couple events, you know, planned out. I already know what I want to do for them. And that's only because they're events I do you know, every year. So, you know, my Phoenix Fantasy canvas, I think I have that narrowed down. Of course, my Break the Silence canvas, I already have that narrowed down. Like I say, Summer of Colors, if Kay does that this year, I have that narrowed down. I have June Pride narrowed down. Retro Cult Classic, I still I may do that one I have from Debbie Day that looks like a My Little Pony. It does. It reminds me of Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony. You know, and you know, My Little Ponies are retro and classic as well. You know, they're a classic, you know, and they're oh, okay. Babies. Did Peanut come out?
They both are.
Okay. Sometimes Peanut won't come out. You have yeah.
It came running.
Oh, she loves you then.
They both came out. One came out, went back in the house. That's the black and white.
Peanut.
Yeah. It's usually always in the house.
The bigger one or the little one?
The one with the black head and the tan, and then the white and the black back side.
Oh, that's Peanut.
And then the other one was over here under the
Corona's
platform.
Corona's the black and white one with the tan around the one eye.
Well, anyhow, Corona came running from over by the platform.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much where Corona's. Yeah.
So
Peanut loves staying. Peanut loves staying in the house.
Is it good and yummy? No. Is it good and yummy? Y'all love it here, don't you? Get attention. That's fine. Maya probably won't pay.
Maya was giving. You know, you could tell that Maya was paying him attention. Yeah. It's just that. No, she said with her work and school and all that, she didn't have the time to give them like she does Penelope.
She's still going to school.
As far as I know. See, Penelope, the hamster doesn't need as much attention as a guinea pig. I don't know. As far as I know, I think she's still going to school. So. But, so yeah, so I have you know, a few of my canvases already picked out for events. So. And then there's other events that I know I'm going to do them, but I just haven't narrowed a canvas down yet. So. So I'm trying to get a good bit of this section done on camera today. See, I'm gonna run this to the 2-hour mark today, like normal. So we'll see what we get done in the 2 hours. This will be the only canvas on my desk for the next 2 months, unless I decide to pull out a little. I have a couple of little 20 by 20s. Unless I decide to pull one of them out one day and work on, I want to take a break for, a little bit on this one. So I do have options if I want to take a breather for a little bit. Because like I say, this is for Ticket to Ride and the Hannah Lynn and the Asian event and blinging in the new year. And Miss Wanda's Get Her Done. And I know Miss Wanda's doing that for the whole year. Her Get Her Done. But if I want to take a break, for in between the other events, I can. What, Mom? I thought you were going to do something with the rest of the meatloaf stuff you put away last night. Remember what you didn't cook yesterday? I know when I get off the live, I want some dip with my crackers. I haven't tried those yet. We got some crackers from Ritz. And they're called everything, and they're in a vegetable one. I didn't know Ritz had so many flavors of crackers out nowadays. So, but, yeah, so that's my plans. As of right now, I need to sit down and take my calendar and go ahead and map out all my lives for in my calendar for the rest of the year. And then but because if something changes, I always put it out there, if it's going to change or not. But then that way I have everything. I can look at in a glance and know what I have planned for the year. So I'm going to try to plan ahead a little, but I'm not actually fully writing it in stone, as they say. Because life be life, and life be life, and you have to change things sometimes. So okay, I think that's all the ales. Or beef or
It is spaghetti sauce.
yeah, spaghetti or
Pan.
okay. And so I mean,
Spaghetti.
I mean, we don't have any mushrooms, or I know you got green pepper in the freezer. And the burger you mixed up last night has onion in it. That does sound good. Yeah, if not, we got macaroni noodles too. But yeah, I believe we do have spaghetti in the freezer. We like to keep our pasta in the freezer. Write that down, arrow. All right, that's number 4. That's number 9, 5. Okay. But yeah, so like I say, I try to plan a little ahead, but not too far ahead. Like I say, things are subject to change. Life be life in, and you know, we have to change things sometimes. And sometimes we don't. We plan for something, and you know, things get in. Life gets in the way. It be what it be, you know. We plan and we work around it, and it all usually works out in the end. Do what? Yeah. Cause see, the burger that you made up that's left over from that you didn't cook from the meatloaf last night, you said you already put onion in. So, let's see. We're almost at an hour and a half. Okay. That's pretty good. I didn't think I'd make it this far, you know, being sleepy. Because like I say, I'm so sleepy. Oh, okay, Mama. Oh, yeah. Who knows? Well, when we go to the food thing, you know, we always get noodles. I said when we go to the food truck thingy, we always pick up noodles. Yeah. We have a food truck that comes every other month and we go to. And they have, oh my God, they have some of the best foods on brands on that truck. And I think they're only made for the food bank. And oh my God, they're so good. You know, I might not change a whole lot in this, but I am changing. Like I say, I did change drills over here. So, and I know I'm changing drills in the waterfall. And maybe a couple other places, but I don't know. I've always thought that I don't want to say that you can over bling because I don't really know if where that people stand on that. I guess you just bling what you want. I know people that they change out pretty much a whole canvas. I don't know how they do that. But that would drive my OCD crazy on that one. I mean, I can change things here and there, but as to sit down and make a huge change, you know, um, like Tima and Rochelle and Cheryl, Gerard, and them do. Yeah, I can't bling on that scale. So I do what I call baby blinging. I bling small little areas, so I baby bling. That's what I'll call it. I'll call it baby blinging. Do what, Mom? Oh no, it's not what, but almost 3:30. So yeah. It's probably this change in the weather coming. Because I think that's what's got me so sleepy. Mm-mm. I mean, I believe it can be too, Tammy, but it's just like, I guess it also depends on the canvas too. I guess that also it takes into account too. Depending on what the canvas is you're doing, I guess is if you can over bling it or not. But yeah, like you said, blinging is a personal preference. It's like not last year's Witch Goddess, but the year before. Me and Cindy Walsh both worked on the same canvas. We called it Sage and Hood. Because it came from Amazon and we were calling it Sage and Hood. It was a real pretty witch, and it said something about not being sugar and spice and everything nice. I'm Sage and Hood and wish a motherfucker would. And me and Cindy both, we blinged it, but we both blinged it in different ways. It was really cool and fun to see how we both did things. And I love that canvas. It comes, you know, I have two favorite canvases that I love all of the canvases I worked on, but if I had to pick my top two favorites, it would be my John Wayne and then the Sage and Hood. Hands down, my John Wayne's going to come before any of the and that's only because I'm a huge John Wayne fan. I always have been. I mean, from a little girl up, I have been a huge John Wayne fan. I have seen every John Wayne movie ever made. I can quote pretty much most of them. I can quote what they're going to say before they say it. You know, I've seen them that much. So, and I mean, I go back to it. This is kind of dating myself, but I go back to when they were on VHS tape. So. Because I remember Circus World was, or not Circus World, Hatari. Oh yeah, Circus World I think was too. Hatari was actually 2 tapes. And when I'm watching it on TV or a DVD from DVD, I know the exact minute that you had to switch the tape. You know, so. You had it in the icebox. Huh? You had hamburger from last night in the icebox. Oh, okay. It's on in the taller one, second or third shelf. Because remember, you had mixed it up for the meatloaf and didn't use all of it. Oh, okay. I was going to say, who knows where we hid something in there on ourselves. Oh.
I thought I put it back in the freezer instead of the refrigerator. But I had put it back in the refrigerator when I went to see that I had it in there.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're known to hide stuff in our own refrigerator right in front of our own eyes.
Well, I knew I had went and looked to see if it was in there. And then I came back in here to get the noodles out of the freezer, and I thought I had brought it with me. And I did. And then I thought
Well, I know T-Mom. She did an enhancement. I'm not sure if Jen's using the enhancement kit, the enhancement for the ES for that. And I'm not sure what Tia's doing. But Tima, I know she'll probably use how she the ES that she did for it. So Oh, yeah. Some people might do it a little differently, than others. I don't know. Um, I know some people will use some of the enhancements, and change others to things that they want to do. I've seen that. Like you say, it's all a personal preference. If you follow one of the ESs, it's still a personal preference. If you're going to bling that area or not. Um, some just use it as a guide, so. But none of the canvases that I have, I don't think any of them are on Team Oz ESs. So, um, but if I'm going to do bling, I usually just either do it on the fly as I go, or there are times I will stare at a canvas and plan the bling out, but a lot of times I'll bling on the go. So, and she's probably looking at you like, "Mom, what did you do wrong?" Oh, I'm pretty sure she didn't like it. I we know this, you know this, but you know how she gets an attitude when some. But you know how she gets her little attitudes even when it's not involving her. Yeah. She's like, I ain't in trouble for. Yeah. She's like, I ain't getting in trouble for this one. That cat is smarter than I don't know what. We have some very intelligent cats. I switched the guinea pigs over to their fleece bedding last night, and they seem to be doing fantastic with it. It's going to be more cost effective for me and Mom. We won't have to, we won't have to order shavings. Um, I mean, I want to get some. I'll have to order some more fleeces, and um, I'll have to get some puppy pads. But I don't normally use a puppy pad near their water dish or their water bottle, and that's only because Miss Peanut, the little, if you've seen them in my live last Thursday, Miss P every now and then how to pull the part they drink out of their water bottle. So I have to watch that. She's a little stinker. She actually headbutted it and knocked it out. I'm like, you little stinker. And then looks at me like I didn't do nothing wrong. But if you like yell or at a guinea pig, they'll eventually feel like, because they're a prey animal. So if you yell at them like that, they think, it scares them, and eventually they won't want nothing to do. I mean, I didn't, scold her or anything like that because they don't understand that. But I called her a silly girl. In a playful like voice, a little laughy voice. And she weed it and like, but I did it and it didn't, I just didn't scare her. I've seen people that literally yell at them like they're like they're a cat or a dog or a child, and I'm like, you're just scaring the crap out of them. They don't understand discipline like that. So. To them, you're the big bad predator, and they're the little prey. So they think that you're out to get them. So they're doing pretty good. They got chasing each other last night. It was funny. They were playing and they were having a ball. They were just having a ball. But they've adjusted and settled in very well. They've been here since Christmas Day. So I'm amazed at how well and how quickly they settled in. After being moved from, one environment to another, and have to get used to, me and mom, our voices, and the other sounds in the house. Our cats could care less that they're here. I mean, they've seen them, they've acknowledged them, but it's like, okay, whatever, and going on about their business. So, but both of them were raised with a guinea pig in the house before, so I mean, they've been around rabbits and guinea pigs, so they're no. To them, it's just another hi, how you doing, animal? I'll acknowledge you, but I'm not gonna have to acknowledge you at the same time. So it's always fine with them. Precious is fine with them. Scooty Boots, he's an outside cat, so he'll never be around them. We've actually brought him in one day, and he actually came in, and yeah, he lasted all of 5 minutes, and it was like, nope, I don't want to be here. So, but it was worth to try to see how he would act. But his mom was a wildcat, so, or his dad was a wildcat. His mom was a tamed cat, but they lived outside. So that's all he's ever known. Oh, ow. That hurt. Oh, Sandy, I just seen you sent me that picture. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, that is really pretty, Tammy. Hey, Kayleen, how are you? Yeah, I'm really getting this corner really done. I just started. I wanted to work yesterday, but I just I could not stay awake half the day to save my life. And like me and Mom said, it's a change in the weather here for us. It's affecting our sinuses and all that. But um, yeah, it's coming along really good. I mean, I've actually um, I changed out the yellow in the moon to neon glow jellies and to glitter jellies, neon glitter jellies, and then I did some metallic in the moon as well. We're not actually sick per se, Kayleen. It's just all sinus related and stuff like that. Um, but this time of year, me and Mom tend to not be around a lot of people as well. Just because with my asthma, I am quick to be able to get pneumonia. Um, believe me. I was like, very first time I ever had it, I was like shy of being a year old in the hospital with it. So I tend not to want to be around a lot of people. I mean, we gotta go to the grocery store, stuff like that. We try to stay to ourselves while we're in there, not, mingle with a lot of the people. So, but that way helps from getting, oh, yeah, I haven't had the fever or the coughing yet. Keyword yet. Because I'm known to be sick right around my birthday, and that's in what, May 2nd, 20, like 23 days. I mean, I have a cough from sinus strippage, but that's about it. I know last year, right before my birthday, oh my God, I had a wicked stomach bug. Luckily it was gone by my birthday. But it was, I mean, it was like at least 2 or 3 weeks. I could barely even keep water down. It's the middle of winter, and I'm eating ice pops like they were going out of style. But it was a way to keep myself hydrated, so. Just making sure that's all that symbol. But yeah. So, Yeah, that, oh my God, I'm actually looking at that in the camera now, and that is really, oh, I'm loving that. I'm so loving. I think my choices for the way I changed and blinged the moon, I used Debbie Day's K839 beige brown dark, and I used her glitter neon jelly NH020, and then I used Tima's neon glow jelly 307 in the moon. Hey Mama, can you come do me a favor? Can you take the green screen and put it behind the chair that's behind the fan? Because it's stuck into the fan and I can't feel it. No, put it behind the chair.
I'm trying to grab it so it didn't suck back into the fan.
Oh, thank you. It's fine. Leave it like that. It's fine. Thank you. Little stinker. It's stuck right to the fan. Why are you trying to find your other black tennis shoe? What about your new ones you just got from Tammy? No, they're not. They're any time of the year you want to wear them shoes. Yeah, it does. Let me see. Let me bring it. I can bring it down a little closer to the moon. So there we go. So yeah, so I put some neon glows right here in the edge of the moon, the neon glow jellies, and then I used the glitter, and then in the metallic. And then of course there was 141 AB, which, if I'm not mistaken, that's in the conversion chart for DAC. I believe that is 3865. So so, but God, I hate when my sinuses want to drip down my throat. Now I gotta find this symbol I'm looking for. Oh, it's number 10. Like, I know it was there, but I couldn't find it. But I hate when I watch stuff. I'll just clip that one there. Clip that one there. Let's just do it that way. Because I hate it. Sometimes when you got it clipped to the board, it wants to bunch up just a tad. And that drives me insane. Yeah, so all these blues are going to make that yellow. There's these are different blues, and it's going to make that yellow really pop out. That's going to be pretty. Oh, now my nose wants to itch. My grandmother would have said somebody's talking about me, so hopefully it's all good. All right, there must be a little bit of buddy on the. Sometimes you have to scratch the top a little, get it to stick. There we go. I just want to be a little stubborn. But yeah, when whatever makes them happy can, and keeps them from having a meltdown. Yeah. You let them do what makes them happy and makes them feel comfortable. I have a friend of mine whose brother does that. And what they did is they took the blade off of the mower. It'll still start, and he thinks he's mowing, but there's no blade. So, but to him, he thinks he's mowing the grass, or he's helping mow the grass. But for his safety, they took the blade off. Oh yeah, yeah. You don't want them out there in bad weather. Yeah, no. Um, that could risk them to getting hurt. You know. Yeah, I understand that one. Um, because when they're on the spectrum like that and they get their mind set on something, you know, they're more apt to go do it and you know, not realize the dangers that are present. Yeah, yeah. He the he's on a high end of the spectrum, um, and he's never out there by himself when he's doing it either. You know, there's always one of his siblings was out there with him, or his mom and dad. Um, he's only in his 20s, um, but you know, yeah, the ones that are on the spectrum, yeah, or you know, they're high functioning, with you know autism or Asperger's, which Asperger's is a form of autism. It's just it's not as severe, um, as some autism is. Um, but yeah, they take pride in what they do. They really do. They take pride. Um, yeah, I think Corey is 20, 22, 23. He's around the same age as my niece. So yeah, so he's about 22, 23. Oh, yeah, there's a lot. You'd be surprised. A lot of actors and famous people that have it. You know, or CEOs of companies and things. Yeah, it's it's crazy. You wouldn't, you know, and some of them you wouldn't even know that they have it. Um, there was a what was it, a couple of years ago, been quite a few years ago, on The Amazing Race. One of the contestants was racing with his brother who had Asperger's, and if I'm not mistaken, they came in pretty close to first place, if I'm not mistaken. But there's also different severities of Asperger's as well. But usually people with Asperger's are very high functioning people, very intelligent. My little cousin, he's on the autism spectrum, and he is very high functioning, very intelligent child. It's hard to believe he'll be 11 in a few weeks. Oh my God. Can't believe my little baby boo boo cousin is going to be 11. Well, he's actually my second cousin because he's my cousin's son. So, yeah, that's little Stephen Riley. He is very intelligent and driven. When we were at my aunt's memorial, it was at the one of the firehouse where my uncle is a member, and he was just going on and on telling us about. He always has to make he always comes up with a story for everything, and he was telling us a story about the fire truck and why the TV in the engine room was broken, and all these different things, and I was just amazed, by how he was able to come up with these stories. Use his imagination. He was a sweetheart. Okay, Sandy. Even once I get this blue in right here, you'll be able to see how you can see how the moon is actually really starting to pop out. And I think the choices for the bling for the moon were perfect. And for me, I usually bling what catches my eye. So for me, the and I just pulled a metallic out. I hadn't pushed it down all the way, so it's my fault. So for me, that's the part that caught my eye, and the moon was the outline of the moon's crescent moon, and then the yellow is what caught my eye. So that's what I blinged. So usually that's what I do. If it catches my eye, that's where I bling. But I'm so ready for the lives for blinging in the new year. I'm ready to learn a little bit more on blinging from, you know, Tima, Tia, and J Rob. Okay, so that's all of these letters. Yeah, that moon is really standing out now. Ooh, drop it. No, I just seen that she had posted, you know, about prayers, you know, but I mean, she's had I think a family, family, you know, I don't want to say tragedy. That's not the word I'm, you know, a heartbreak is, you know, in the family. So, but I did see she had posted about, you know, with a picture and, you know, my prayers go out to her and her family. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. Kayleen, thank you. Let's see. We're just a little over 2 hours. So I might finish this color and then I may jump out of here. Go lay down for a little bit. I will be live again on Tuesday. And then we'll be, I don't know where I'll be on Tuesday on this, which section I'll be on. I'll probably still be in this top section somewhere. But I'm going to try to work. If I don't do a whole section a day, I'm just going to try to work on a little bit of a section, you know, and then whatever I'm working on when I start the live, you know. But I'm pacing myself. I'm not rushing. I'm not going to try to want to have this done, you know, in a quick manner. I'll probably post a picture later, a progress picture later with part of my story that I got written up for this one, Ticket to Ride. I already posted up, you know, my kind of my progress picture for the Asian event, because you know I just posted the start where I hadn't started actually yet, so I don't know if I can go back and change that picture or not. I'd probably leave it that way, and then but I will post a picture and tag the Asian event in the post. And I'll tag it in, bring it in the new year, and all those as well. Hannah, posting the Hannah Lynn. I haven't posted a progress there yet. I have posted my start picture there. My ticket to ride, I'm doing Hannah Lynn's Mother Earth. My destination is around the state of Maryland and back to my hometown. And my song is by a local recording artist who now lives in Nashville, but he's originally from a town about an hour from me. His song is called "It's a Maryland Thing You Just Wouldn't Understand" by Jimmy Charles. So when I post my progress later, I'll actually post the link to the song as well. You know, in case anybody wants to go watch the video. It was filmed in different parts of the state of Maryland, and some of it was actually filmed within an hour away from where I live. So. I was going to do a country song called Forever Country. And I was going to, take a trip to the Grand Ole Opry, but I got looking, the more I got looking at this canvas, it started reminding me of a couple different places in my state. One being called Deep Creek Lake. And I could see the camping vibes from Deep Creek Lake coming out. And then, we do have some mountains on the other side of Maryland. And her deer antlers remind me of the white-tailed deer that we have like abundance of around here. And then the Sika deer. That's how I tied it into the Asian theme, because we have Sika deer here. And Sika deer are from East Asia. So, you know, so I got that vibe, and then you know, the bird and everything. So. Okay, Kayleen, have fun. I'm probably going to be here just a few more minutes anyway, so. But so, let's see, probably just finish one or two more colors before I jump off today. Welcome back, Sandy. I might try to push to the 3-hour mark. I don't know. You guys all those. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm a little on the sleepy side, but I'm okay to still diamond paint a little bit more. I can tell when I get too sleepy to diamond paint, you know, it's when I start making mistakes. So I know if I make a mistake, it's when I need to back off and take a break and regroup. Or work on it tomorrow. How did I miss those two? I think this is the right one. Oh, yeah, it is. It was upside down. That's why I didn't think it was the right one. There we go. Oh. Is another sign when I get sleepy, I start single placing instead of multi placing. That's a me thing though. And now I'm forcing myself to multi-place. But I feel I can finish this out before I log off for the day. I'm trying to push it close to a 3-hour live for the new year, of course. This is the first live of the new year. You start with a bang. Thinking about this year, I may do 1 or 2 late night live streams a month. I just have to sit down and figure out what days those will be. They wouldn't be they wouldn't be a Tuesday or a Thursday. So, and of course not on a Saturday. My Saturdays are already written out. Saturday nights, I am in Saturday Night Live. I wouldn't be nowhere else. Fridays, it wouldn't be a Friday either because I have I have lives I like to watch. And maybe a Sunday or Monday. I would do it. It would be a late night live, so it would be like after 10, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So but it would only be like once or twice a month, I'm thinking. I don't think it would be something I would do on a regular basis. Hey, Maritza, how are you? Happy New Year. I see a P I missed. Where'd it go? I just seen it. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we'll do the hashtag next. Yeah, that moon is really standing out now. I'm really happy with my choices of bling for the moon. Oh, where did that? Oh, there it is. Oh, I hate when I get sleepy, y'all. I hate it. But I'm pushing myself to stay awake and to finish this section before I end the live. Because I ain't really got that many more colors to do in this section. So it should go pretty quickly. I've noticed I'm getting a little bit faster at laying my drills. You know, I'm going on 6 years diamond painting now. And yeah. My channel just turned 8 years old last year. December 28th, actually. So right before the end of the year, my channel turned 8. So that means this year my channel will turn 9. Which is wild. I think I've been doing YouTube for almost, 8 going on 9 years now. That, I never thought I'd be monetized. I almost gave up on that dream. Yeah, I know I'm not going to make a lot of money, in a hurry, but it'll accumulate over time, and eventually I'll be able to, cash it out, you know, and then that will get put back into the YouTube channel, be it for paying for StreamYard or, buying stuff for the channel, things like that. So so any super chats, anything like that, any memberships, all that money goes back into the channel. But yeah, so sorry I'm not talking too much, guys. That's what happens when I get sleepy. And try to fight it. Right now I'm trying to fight it. I seriously need to figure out why this thing rocks my easel and fix it because it drives me insane. Welcome back, Kayleen. Yeah, I'm going to be here till I finish this section out. So, I'm actually trying to also run my first live stream of the new year to at least a little over 3 hours. So it looks like we're going to have some of the mountain over here finished today. And the tip of this mountain will be finished, the very tippy tip. And then the moon is all done. So the next section I'll move into, we'll start the little birdie nest in her antlers and one of her antlers and some of her hair. Because I work left to right, top to bottom on a canvas this size. On a 30 by 40, I'll work the left to right, bottom to top. And this is a 56 by 76. So it's a nice size canvas. So 9, 3, 8, number 36. I know some people work a little differently, but this is how it works for me. Is working on a bigger canvas, working top to left to right, and then top to bottom. So I know there's also the people out there that'll start, they'll start at one end, work so far down, and then they spin their canvas and work the other way. I'm like, yeah. Oh, cool. Kayleen. Yeah, I haven't framed any of mine. I do have a couple on the wall. Of course, I got the my Ticket to Ride from last year is on the wall on my door behind me, and that's my Lions. It was a King's Path from DAC. It was for Destination Cinema. But yeah, I haven't actually framed any of mine. I just, I'll do a washi tape frame around it, but there's a couple I may eventually get the duct tape and put around the edges. And because we have this beautiful black duct tape we can get at our local, one of our local stores here, that really would make a nice framing around a canvas. Would really make it, do the washi tape border and then do the duct tape around the edge of the washi tape. Would really make it look, like it's framed and matted. I may be able to make it. I'm almost finished this section. But I guess I can as I straighten my desk up, when I'm done, I can stay on to the 3-hour mark, because I'm going to be finished these colors before the 3-hour mark. Mm. Okay, now my nose wants to run. If it weren't, it was itching earlier. Now it wants to run. So can't make up its mind. I almost missed 2 of them. I just see 2 of the letter B that I missed. So let me go ahead and get that straight. But that bugs me to death. There we go. All right. One of the guinea pigs playing with the hay rack. They tickle me when they do that. Normally they do it when they tell me they want more hay, even though they have enough in their thing. They're spoiled. I've seen one of these. There's only one of these in this section. And I can usually grab with my finger if I need just one sometimes and put it where I need it. I don't know how I've gotten able to do that. Right, this is E. This is already E now. It's gonna be all of it. Mm. So I think I really accomplished a good, nice chunk today. If I wasn't so tired, I probably could have moved on to the next section, but I don't want to push myself too much because I don't want to make mistakes. I know the little birdies in her it's on her antlers. I may put some orange ABs in their beaks. That would be cute. Not 100% sure yet. Just an idea. I'll see when I get to it because I don't know. I know this kit's got 2 ABs in it, so I don't know if any of those ABs are in the birds or not. Okay. Yeah, that's what I do, Kayleen. We all, but we all have our ways that work for us, and we get in that routine, and it becomes muscle memory. That's the way we do it. But and the thing is, you can see somebody doing something one way. You could try it. It may not work for you, but you could tweak the concept and make something work for, the way you want it. I've done that before. So it's not doing it the exact way they did it, but it's doing it in a way that I get the same result but it works for me. Of course, I would miss an E. There we go. Ooh. I noticed my stomach's hurting a little bit, leaning against this table. Oh, I just spilled through over my table. Give me 1 second, y'all. Leave it to me. I would spill drills. They actually went in the case. So I need to pull the. Luckily, they only a few went on the desk. The rest went inside the case. So I can get those. Okay. There we go. Oh. Okay. Oh, there we go. Leave it to me, y'all. Leave it to me. Okay. Oh, I got two more down the line. I need to roll this just a little bit more. There we go. Oh, I just spilled those drills again. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Luckily, they went in the case. I'm going to sit that bottle right there. Okay. Were you talking about the last two cubs she had? Yeah, they were twins. Yeah, I heard them lay on that horn. It was Ambo. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's try not spilling drills for the third time in my case. Of course, trying to put them back in the jar, I spill them on the table too. I swear. I think it's time for me to give up, y'all. Oh gosh. Number 4. 26. It's just one of those. It's starting to become one of those crazy times because I'm near the end. Uh, oh my gosh. So almost finished this section. I figured I would stay on live trying to get to the 3-hour mark, which I have, and also finish the first section of the new year on live. Okay. Oh. Okay. I only need 5 of these. One, 3, 4. All right. That hourglass, I only need 1. Okay, Sandy. Yeah, I'll see you around in Friday and Saturday lives because I'm gonna finish these last few colors and then I'm jumping out of here myself. So I'll probably only be here maybe another 2 or 3 minutes. You too. Hugs. Love you, Sandy. Go get you some rest and hope you start feeling better. All right. Two S's. All right. So 9. I need 2 9s. We're in the last 2 colors for the section. Yeah, I don't want to do what I wanted to do. I'll make it do what I want to do. All right. And I need 4, 5 A's. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're done. So that is that section. Oh, that came out really gorgeous. Let me bring you down a little closer. So you can see the bling I did in the moon. And how we got this little section done here. Hopefully I'm on camera. We got this section done here. So that is it for today, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and jump out. I will catch everyone around in other lives this week and weekend. I will be live again on Tuesday next week and Thursday of next week, as I know right now. And yeah, so until then, I hope everybody has a good day, good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you're watching this from when you catch this. Thank you, Kayleen, for popping by. Thank you, Robbie, for popping by. Thank you, Sandy, for popping by. Thank you, Maritza, for popping by. And to all the workers and lurkers, thank you for being here. Until then, bye, y'all.